Clash Mini is introducing 19 new minis, a new hero, a brand new progression system that is not related to power, and a whole lot more. I'm going to be covering everything that you need to know for the upcoming Clash Mini update that is releasing tomorrow, December 7th. That will change Clash Mini forever. Last update, they introduced no movement to the game, which made it a lot more skill-based, but this update, they're introducing classes, which will make the game even more skill-based. And upgradable heroes. We'll be talking about upgradable heroes later on. So let's take a look at each class coming to Clash Mini, starting with the Ranger class. The Ranger class is going to have all the units that you see on screen. And yes, there is one you haven't seen yet. Make sure to stay tuned for that. So the Rangers are going to have, if you have 2 Rangers down on the field, it will give you a 30% attack speed increase to those Rangers. If you have 4 Rangers on the field, this will stack onto that 30%. So an additional 20% attack speed every 5 seconds that will stack your Rangers. So it'll start at 30%. When you have 4 Rangers, it'll go to 50%. Then 5 seconds later, it'll go to 70%. 5 seconds later, it'll go to 90%. So having multiple Rangers will increase their attack speed by quite a bit. Next up, we have the Mage class, which yes, you're seeing new units there as well. The Mage class is going to, if you have 2, you'll get plus 30 damage for mages, and then if you have 4, it'll be and 20% damage stacking to mages when casting abilities. So 50% damage when mages cast abilities. Then when they cast another ability, it'll go to 70%. Then when they cast another ability, it'll go to 90%, and so on. This is an awesome class. Next up, we have the Rogue class. The Rogue class is going to have the units that you see on screen, and Rogues have a 30% chance to deal plus 1 damage, and then when there are 4 on the field, and they will get plus 2 damage if a Rogue is the last surviving unit. So if you have a Rogue that's the last surviving unit on the field, not only will it have a 30% chance to deal plus 1 damage, it'll also get plus 2 damage because it is the last Rogue remaining. Next up, we have the Goblin class, and yes, the bowler is a Goblin. Once you have 2 Goblins down on the field, Goblins will have a 30% chance to dodge, and then once you have 4 Goblins, the whole team will have a 30% chance to dodge. The Undead class, including the newest unit, Chompy. If you have 2 Undead units on the board, enemy hero will get plus 1 damage taken, and if you have 4 Undead units on the board, then if the enemy hero is KO'd, the enemy minis will now take plus 1 damage. So Undead is going to be a good synergy to have to deal out some extra damage. Next up, we have the Royal synergy. The Royal synergy with 2 units will be minus 1 damage taken for 10 seconds. And then when you have 4 Royals down on the field, it'll just be minus 1 damage taken to Royals overall. That means all 4 of your or more of your Royal units will take less damage for the entire duration of the game. Next up, we have the Rider class. There are currently only 4 Riders in the game. If you have 2 Riders in your team, it'll be plus 2 ability damage to the Riders. And if you have all 4 Riders on your team, they will also be getting a 30% attack speed for 6 seconds to Riders when casting abilities. For the C class, there are going to be 5 units in this class. And when you have 2 of those units, it'll be plus 2 starting energy to your team. And if you have 4 down, it'll also be and plus 1 energy every 5 seconds to the team. So it potentially pair well with other units that also have a super that they need to get off. Next up, we have the Specialist class. The Specialist class has multiple units, including some new ones. The Specialist with 2 units, it'll shed all negative effects every 6 seconds. And then if you have 4 Specialists down, it'll shed all negative effects every 4 seconds to the entire team. So this would include things like anti-heal, stun, everything like that. It'll just automatically negate it every 6 seconds with 2 and every 4 seconds to the entire team with 4. The Elixir class has only 4 units, and when you have 2 of those units, you'll gain plus 2 Elixir per round. When you have 4 of those units, it'll be plus 1 attack damage per 6 Elixir to team. So this means if you're able to stack up a bunch of Elixir, you can dish out a lot of damage with the other 2 minis that you have on your team to get to really pack a punch, especially when you generate so much Elixir. Next up, we have the Clan synergy. The Clan synergy has a lot of familiar faces from the Clash of Clans universe, and the plus 6 bonus HP clans for having 2 clan classes on the field, and then for 4 clan classes, you'll be able to get plus 10 bonus HP to clans. For the Saint class, there's 5 of these units. With 2 Saints, you will be able to get plus 25% healing and shield amount to team. So whenever your team gets a heal or shield, it'll be a plus 25% for that. And then with 4 units, it'll be a plus 40% to healing and shield amount for the team. So those are all the classes coming to Clash Mini. Let me know what is your favorite down in the comment section below. And now let's talk about the rest of the update. Every hero will now also have their own starting position, starting with the Pink Fury and the Barbarian King. Pink Fury will be in the second row in the middle column. The Barbarian King will be in the first row in the middle column. Next up, we have the Battle Machine and the Monk. The Battle Machine will be starting in the front row in the middle column, and the Monk will be starting in the second row in the middle column. For the Natureborn and the Grand Warden, both of them will be starting in the third row in the middle column. Natureborn will be starting off in her human form. If you do move her in the first round, you will not be able to move her from the deer form once again, so be very careful with your strategy for Natureborn. For the Royal Champion and the Skeleton King, the Royal Champion will be starting in the back row in the middle column, and the Skeleton King will be starting in the second row in the middle column. For the Wavemaster and the Shield Maiden, both of them will be starting in the front row in the middle column. You can now also share replays in the clan chat, so you can share your clutch victories with your clanmates. Replays will show up in your player profile, and they do not apply to friendly battles that happen in clan or mini room. Starting position for the Archer Queen and the Countess. The Archer Queen will start in the middle row middle column in the back row, and the Countess will start in the... Cosmetic Progression is going to play a huge part in the upcoming Clash Mini update. Let's go over the new progression system and talk about how you can get new minis, unlock their higher qualities, and progress through the game. So once you get into Clash Mini for the first time, this is what you'll be greeted with. You'll have the common set that you go through with the tutorial. Then once you unlock every character in the common set, you'll be able to unlock the uncommon set, which opens at collector level 3. Once you collect every character in that, it'll open the collector set, the rare collector set at level 10, and so on. Now, the important thing to note as we open this and unlock the next set, so once you unlock new sets, boom, it says unlock, you unlock the common set. There are these units with this little SP sticker. This is like a special sticker. So as you can see, it says unlocks via shop or toy machine, which means that is where you will be able to get that specific unit, whether it's in the shop or whether it's via the toy machine. Toy machine, we're going to talk about a little bit later in the video, but you do not need to unlock the special units in each set in order to progress to the next set. So if I go through and I unlock these, you'll be able to, and also, by the way, the collector level, here's like the unit set. You can see everything that's happening here with basically what units are. They're only unlocked via the toy machine, or except the hero Countess, who's also available in the shop. So Countess is the only one that's available in the shop. But essentially, when you're unlocking characters in a set, you will either get these things called keys, or you will be able to get new characters. So you can see here, we didn't unlock the Countess, but we are able to progress to the next set. So here we actually get the Shield Maiden, and now you can see there's a little key here, which means we do have the option to get keys from this rather than just minis themselves. So you can keep clicking this. Now we unlock another unit, get another unit here, and let's try to see if we can get through and get to set 4 with this, because our collector level is 38 and the epic set unlocks at level 20. So here we go. It might also be once you unlock a certain amount, the set progresses through. So now we're able to start gaining more, and then once you kind of claim everything that you have. Oh, we got Skeleton King, so we got another set 4 set. Ooh, nice. Another set 4 unit. This is looking lovely. Ooh, we get a Dark Goblin. Sweet. All right, let's keep going. Oh, we get a gold key there. Ooh, World Champion. Beautiful. We get the Lumberjack. We are cooking along. We're getting the Pekka. Oh, we get Wavemaster there. Very nice. Let's keep rolling through. We get the Healing Ranger. And let's keep going. And the last one. Okay, we get keys. So now when you click this, so here's a reward pool that you can possibly get. You get a rare. This is what's left in the rare drop. which will be the swordsman, and then any epic drop. So you get here, and then this opens at collector level 45. This will open at collector level 85. So as you scroll through, see the Fabled collection set unlocks at 45, and the Legendary 1 collection set unlocks at level 85, collector level 85. So now, how do you increase collector level? Well, the way to do that is you're going to be refining your minis. Now we're going to go through and see exactly how many resources it takes to refine a mini. And for all you veteran players, how do you get your fragments? Well, fragments from the current build will be converted 100 hero shards to 1 fragment and 50 mini shards to 1 fragment. So 100 hero shards, 1 fragment, 100 mini shards, 2 fragments. So the way you get mini shards, you can get them through the trophy road. So there will be different ways that you can get shards there. You can get them through quests. You can get them through the mini pass as well on both the free and the paid side. And then you can also get them through challenges. So these are different challenges that you can get. You can see gallery decorations, upgrade the diorama, upgrade the piggy chest, and we'll go through the gallery in a minute, but is essentially how you get that. And you can get barbarian fragments there, and you'll be able to unlock more quests and so on. So let's see how many resources it takes to get a unit from quality 1 all the way up to quality 15. To completely max out a unit at 15 quality, you need to be collector level 60. The tiers for getting up to the collector level for upgrades: to upgrade a unit to level 5, you need to be collector level 10. To upgrade a unit to level 8, you need to be collector level 30. And to upgrade a unit to level 11, you need to be collector level 60. Now, in terms of the resources that are needed to upgrade a unit to quality 15, you need 143,000 gold and 290 fragments. Now remember, fragments can be broken down to by specific mini, but also the wild fragments that you can get from various places throughout just playing the game, whether it's quests, mini pass, trophy road, or events, or even through toy machines and piggy bank. In the piggy bank, which we're going to be talking about in a little bit, you can get passively just for logging into the game on a daily basis. And just as a reminder, heroes that are currently level 15 will automatically be converted to quality 15 heroes, and minis that are currently maxed out will be converted to level 4 quality minis. Next, let's talk about the diorama feature. So the diorama feature is very interesting. As you can see, there are a bunch of different skins that you can see here. If we go to the space theme, you can actually utilize your crystal coins to level up and improve the diorama, and the decorating diorama receives Piggy XP. And Piggy XP is essentially going to be how you get passive rewards. This is the developer build, so the numbers might be a little different from when you see in the live build, but as you can see, currently my piggy chest level, as I'm recording this, is 16. At the chest cap, I can hold up to 3 chests. I get 4,200 gold per chest, and the chests have a chance to drop fragments and keys. We'll get into that a little bit later. So basically, the piggy chest will spawn in every 6 hours, containing gold, possible fragments, or toy keys. Again, we'll get into those in a minute. Piggy chest controls the chest cap, max number of chests stored before claiming your rewards. Gold gained per chest, rewards type, and drop rates will change depending on your piggy XP level. And you increase your piggy XP level by collecting skins and decorating your diorama. The dioramas will be tied to a certain skin series and unlocks corresponding diorama for each decoration, and decorating dioramas to a higher level makes them look cooler, but then also it rewards piggy experience to be able to get you better things. The diorama hammer is used to decorate the dioramas. If the mini pass is purchased, then you can get a second hammer to use. There will be themed skins that grouped into various skin series, and by collecting all the skins in that series, you gain extra rewards like battle boards. We'll dive into those a bit later as well. In the gallery collection, collect a certain number of skins, emotes, avatars, boards, and then you'll earn bonus rewards, as you can see down towards the bottom. So if we come over here, we can decorate this. It'll cost 200 crystal coins, and then you can accelerate for gems if you wish. We'll do that and then look at this, boom. There's a little chair that pops up in the background, and as you can see, that is there. So we just hit that complete button. We get the piggy XP, go into the bank, and then we can move forward, and we will unlock the next thing, which is this battle board in the back. Let's unlock that, and then we'll hit complete. And as you can see, there are different things being added to the diorama, and then you can upgrade your piggy chest to increase the amount of rewards that you get, and also the drop rate of the rewards that you can get as well. Let's take a look at the new skins that are coming with this update. We're gonna have the Skeleton King reanimated skin. This skin is so sick. The Warthog Hog Rider, as you guys have already seen in the first sneak peek. Field Medic Battle Healer, the Slider Ice Wizard, the Sharpshooter Dart Goblin, the Major Musketeer. We'll also be getting League skins with this update. These League skins will unlock at 1,800 trophies. The first season will be for the Swordsman. Giant Skeleton will be available in Season 2, and Season 3 will be the Fisherman. We're also going to be having 6 more minis coming later in the update. Starting with the Executioner, we're not going to be showing too much gameplay, but this is just a quick little teaser to get your toes a little wet. We will have the Head Hunter, one of the most anticipated minis. We'll have a brand new unit in the Storm Wizard. Another brand new mini being the Inferno Wizard. We have the Apprentice Monk, and we have Sharkbait with a very interesting super. Again, these units will be unlockable later in the update, so stay tuned and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss when they get released. We have a bunch of new boards coming to the update as well. Windy Plains, Barbtron Plant, Healing Temple, Shipwreck, Misty Forest, Frozen Peak, Sand Venture, Stadium, Dusk Plains, and Robo Ridge. The way to unlock these is going to be through the diorama feature and also unlocking skins. Once you unlock a certain set of skins, then you will be able to get a battle board that is related to those skins. So the way battle boards work is on the first round, you will see the board that you have selected, and on the second round, you will see the board that your opponent has selected. So it will essentially alternate boards each round for you and for your opponent. So with this update, Clash Mini is bringing 135 new emotes. Yes, that's right. Over 100 new emotes are coming in this update alone. And the way you get them is by unit refinements, which we talked about earlier in the video. And also special occasions and the shop and things like that. There's so many different emotes that you can get, and also the avatars that you can get will be unlocked by refinement and also special occasions and the trophy road. So there are a ton of new things for cosmetics coming in this update. And the last major thing we're going to be talking about in this update is Rumbles. Rumble has a brand new system. It'll go down to 4 players, and the way to unlock Rumble is you need 2 heroes and 12 minis to unlock the Rumble feature. And once you queue up into Rumble, you can see that you select a hero from the main screen. So you'll be able to select a hero, and that what you will be guaranteed to go into battle with. But then once you get into battle, as you can see, you can choose another hero. So I chose the battle machine to queue into the match. So if I don't like this option, I can re-roll, I can get another option if I don't like the mini that it was paired with. And in this one, we're gonna go, let's go with the Royal Champion and the Knight for that synergy. And this is the new layout that we have for Rumbles. This new Rumble system will be with 4 players instead of the 6 that we are used to. And as you can see, there is a star next to the hero. And what does that mean? This means that heroes are evolving. Hero evolution is in Clash Mini. And it's not what you think it is for all you Princess. Oh, we definitely got to go with the Princess here. So, the way hero evolution works is you have 1 copy of the hero in your deck, and then you have options to choose from. So you only be able to upgrade your hero once. Upgrading your hero costs 4 elixir. So as you can see here, we are going to go for the Boast for full energy. So this means when our Royal Champion gets a KO, she'll be able to trigger her super yet again. So the base damage is that she'll throw a shield that bounces to 2 targets. And yes, this means that heroes are not going to be like super overpowered or anything like that anymore. And honestly, this adds a huge layer of strategy into the game, because you can only upgrade your hero once in a match. So with this Royal Champion that we have here, we will not be able to upgrade World Champions. She won't have any other of her abilities that you guys are used to, being the super hits one more and stuns more times and everything else like that. Honestly, the synergies are super fun. If you guys want to see an in-depth strategy on the synergies and everything like that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, because we're going to be pumping out a ton of content around update 8, and this update is absolutely incredible. Everything you guys have seen so far has me super excited for the future of Clash Mini. I cannot wait to see what comes out. This update, like, in my opinion, after playing it for a bit now, you have stats over here. You can see my World Champion. You can see, there's so much in this update that you guys have even yet to see. So just a little Easter egg as well. If you didn't move your hero in round 1 and you have the move available, you can actually move your hero and swap the location of an already placed mini to see and move. So you can't move the mini by itself, but you can swap its location with a hero, and this is a huge game changer when it comes to strategizing against your opponents. So now let's talk about the toy machine. So as we said earlier, the way to unlock certain these SP units is unlocks via the toy machine. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be chasing these units down in the toy machine. So if we take a look at this, this is the one, rare SP unit. So we're going to take a look at this. We're going to try to unlock the Hog Rider and the Countess, which is going to be unlocked using the rare keys. So let's see if we can do it. So the other thing you'll notice too is that if you look at the bottom, it says open 40 times to guarantee Hog Rider. This started at 80, which means you are guaranteed to get like the highest pull from it after you open a certain amount. Okay, so now we're opening our last 10. So we are basically guaranteed to get a Hog Rider in this 10. Let's see it. Here we go. We got some fragments. Could this be it? Nope, 5,000 gold. Is it going to be the very last one that we get? It's like there it is, the Hog Rider. Hog Rider is claimed and toy machine is off. So we did get the Hog Rider. So now the toy machine is off, but if we do go back to here, as you can see, we did unlock the Hog Rider. And then once you load back in, as you can see, we have now the Decoy Adept and Chompy for the toy machine. And then you can see that the Countess can still be unlockable. So the Countess does not get her own toy machine, unlike the Hog Rider and then Chompy. So once you unlock Chompy and Decoy Adept from the toy machine, then you'll be able to progress to the next set and unlock those from the toy machine as well. So that is how the toy machine progresses and how you'll be able to unlock those special units within each set. Now within the toy machines, there are certain skins that you can get. So you can see this Warthog Hog Rider. This one is going to use epic keys. Now epic keys are a lot more rare to get, and that is going to be coming from the mini pass. If you go to the mini pass, you go all the way down to the bottom. As you can see, you can get a couple from the free side of the pass, and then you can also get some from the paid side of the pass. And then you will also be able to get more keys in the shop. There's going to be weekly boosts that come in, and these are all subject to change. It is basically gems that you can get for silver keys, gold keys, some epic keys, and then of course you can buy toy keys in the shop at all times for gems. Oh, here we go. We got the Countess. Let's go. Boom, there it is. I hope that doesn't reset our chances, because that was an epic, not the grand prize. We'll have to check. No, it didn't. Okay, so we did get the Countess from that, and it does not reset your chances with the toy machine. Oh, and here we go. Which one do we get? We get the Decoy Adept. Very nice. Once you unlock Decoy Adept and Chompy, then you'll get a toy machine for the Dark Prince and the Sailor, and these will also be unlockable with gold keys. Once you unlock the Sailor and the Dark Prince, then you will get a toy machine for the Battle Machine. Now the Battle Machine toy machine will be unlockable with the epic keys. Now the epic keys are a lot harder to obtain, as a free-to-play player, and they take a little bit longer. We don't know the exact details of how to fully get epic keys at this time. Now, at this time, the only thing that I'm aware of is that there are a couple inside the free side of the pass and also the paid side of the pass, but I don't know just yet, and it hasn't been confirmed yet. So hopefully check down below for a pinned comment to see where are the sources that you get the epic keys from, and then also on update day. And if make sure you also leave your feedback for the team to see, so that way we can figure out, is this actually the best way to lock behind a potentially really solid hero? We'll have to find out. It's too early to judge, and this is also the developer build, so anything you see is still subject to change.